This tutorial is actually going to be the beginning of how to actually do cataloging of a work record and kind of how the process will actually work. I am going to have to break this into a couple different tutorials just because I want to get them to a little bit shorter length, under 10 minutes for YouTube. So what you do is once you log into IRIS 2008, you will come across this main login screen. Now, when you are given a task of cataloging, you will always have an order number and an order form associated with it. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go find the images that you are going to be cataloging, and then you will be going to the work record to start pulling the information from works into images. So what you do is you start by clicking the images tab up top, and let's say the order that you were given was 2815. Control F for find, into order number. You can't just type because it always types an image number. I've done it way too many times. 2815. Enter. And you will actually see that there are a total of 30 images in this order, so you always want to check and make sure that you are on the correct order, and the digital images, and they have the image numbers. Now, what they do is Iris breaks things up into their groupings. So image is actually what's going to be displayed, the view of something, the actual picture that is displayed inside of MDID, whereas the works is the general cataloging of that work. So for instance, one image can only have one work. However, a work can actually have hundreds of different images because the image could be of a architectural detail of a cathedral. So at that point, once you get and search for your order, start at the very beginning, and what you do is you say, okay, so 347564, let's say that that is of Strasbourg Cathedral in Strasbourg, France. So you go over to Works, and you start out just by doing a regular search. Control F, and you put the search in the work summary display, and type in Strasbourg Cathedral, and you will actually see that there is Strasbourg Cathedral. So at that point, it's very easy. If you search and you find it, all you have to do is click copy, go back to images, and then paste in the related works. And when you click out of it, mysteriously, it'll pop in there. If this is the case where it is already there, all you have to do is, if it is a view of a building, in this case it probably would be, you click down in these tabs here, go to view, and then you have view type, which is this drop down. It's either a full view or a detail, and let's say that this is going to be the a portal sculpture. These just have to be a little bit of detail. Not very much, just a little bit. And in the view types, you will also be able to have the type of view, whether it's an aerial view or from the front or whatever. Really, the most important is the view type and the view title. A lot of times the things that we are wanting to see aren't actually in the label view type. So the next one will actually be going into details of what would happen if you could not find the work for that image and how to go about cataloging it.